Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to episode 24 of my Manchester United Master League. Now there has been some developments in the negotiations, so I'm going to share this with you, and I will be putting a poll out so you can let me know which one or which player I should be signing. So we've got Savic from Lazio, with a £60 million transfer fee, a 1.6 million proposed salary. He is a beast in this game. I've actually played him. He's so much better than last year. He just feels really, really good. Really, really powerful physical midfielder. He's got rising shots, knuckle shots, one-touch pass, no-look pass as well. So yeah, he is a great all-round package. I've gone back in for Bruno Fernandes as well. However, I did go for a low offer for Sporting, so they may not accept it. It's just below 40 million, but his salary is much more than Savic. It's £4 million per year. But if we look at his stats here, you know, he's got a better form stat, and he's got a real nice balance around his overall stats in terms of his low passing. He's got a real high low passing stat, which is really useful. Again, you know, plenty of player skills there, and you can see both of these players are developing at a good rate. And last up is Ruben Neves, who's seriously on a boost with his development. He comes in at £64 million, £3.5 million worth of his proposed salary. You know, he's got the orchestra playing style, plays for Portugal. He's got some lofted pass stats as well for Inspire, as well as 1 star for low pass as well. So, you know, his stats don't look as good, and he's not that fast at moving across the ground. However, he does have a beastie shot, so his kicking power is 84, and he's got some good low and lofted passes. And again, his form stats very, very high, so that's nice to have, as well as some player skills. Certainly the dipping shot is one I really like to use as well, and the knuckle shot. So, yeah, you know, 3 fantastic midfield players there. The defensive midfield role is the primary position of, you know, Ruben Neves, whereas Fernandes is more of an attacking midfielder, and Savic is a central midfielder. Obviously, don't have a central midfielder, so that's something to take into consideration when you're thinking about these players. But you can see, you can sort of see the overall records of these players. You know, Neves, 20 games played, averages a 6.0, 1 goal and 2 assists. Fernandes, 19 games played, 6 goals, no assists. And Savic, 19 games, 7 assists, 3 goals. You know, I would probably favour... Oh, it's a tough one, because Ruben Neves, does actually suit the role, the defensive midfield role, which is where they're going to play. You know, Bruno Fernandes will push Maddison to the bench, so I'm not overly that's why I only offered like less than 40 million for him. He doesn't really fit the role, whereas Savic is really, really good, a real nice player to have. But again, he's not really a defensive midfielder, so. Yeah, I'm going to put a poll out, so be sure to check that out, and then whichever the highest is, which will be the player that I complete the deal on. So up next is Everton. Yep, I'm happy to remain the manager of this club. And guess who rolls into town, ladies and gents? Here we go, opening day of the transfer window. Can you guess who it is? You sure can. Season objectives, mid-season review. If we can maintain this forward momentum, we'll be well placed to achieve this season's objective. Keep your eye on the prize. Of course, we'll give it our all. So there's no interaction there. That's just great. They need to bring some more interaction there, in my opinion. So the youth team, got some new players in here. No one really worth looking at. Let's have a look at my team now. Got some contracts to renew. My word, we got a lot of contracts to renew. which is going to be very, very interesting. But let's dive straight into the team. I think it's not the first day of the transfer window, is it yet? That's why he's not hopped on board yet. Oh no, there it is. It is the first day of the transfer window. I do apologise. So he should be making his way. Signing negotiations with Zaha moving along nicely. But I think we can push him to agree terms that are a little more favourable for us. Let's go back to the negotiation table. What? Looks like there's a bit of pushback there from my management team. Wow. I'm happy with that. So let's get him in through the door. Obviously forgot to make him my signing. So there we are. Zaha is now on the books, as requested by everyone earlier in the season. And let's kick off against Everton. That's a bit of a fail because he could have come in useful here by the look of it with Rashford being off form. Let's bring in Eric Bay. I could put Lingard on the right hand side as well. Sanjay can always come on a little bit later, maybe. Although Madison's, let's put Sancho back in. Let's put Sancho on the left hand side. Maybe he'll perform better there. It's a 4-5-1, so I tend to find that it's better to go with the 4-1-4-1 against the 4-5-1 formation. It seems to work nicely. And I'm going to put in play in the red strip. Okay, so Goodison Park, another away game. That's 3 away games in a row. If I can come out of this with another 3 points, that'll be a pretty decent return on the last 3 games. Be 7 points. The draw at Aston Villa, the win over Leicester. If I can get a win here, that'd be a great result. Just going to drop back and cool. Thought I got tight enough there with Lindelof, but clearly not. There's Maguire. Pogba. Sancho. What? Hey? No way. What was that for? No replay? Nothing to say what the foul was actually for? Corner for Everton here. Caught me out there a little bit. Straightforward for De Gea. Generally, those long range shots. Luke Shaw. Sancho feels much better on this left-hand side, I gotta admit. And here's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, lovely. Oh, good save, Jordan Pickford. With a great save there. Panic in here. Oh, just try to step over for possibly Sancho to get a shot on and goal. Oh, lovely play. Great save. Oh, the rebound. Almost folded Maddison. But some beautiful play there. Absolutely stunning. Work by Dan James. Making that run. Pogba's making a run. Can't quite find him. Oh, just got held up there. I kind of messed up there, but got away with it. There's Pogba. Lingard into short. Looking for the 1-2, but he's being tracked, so I'm going to go out this way. I have to go wide here for sure. Oh, gee whiz, that was awful. That was really, really bad. Ah, of course it's there. Free kick. My player was on the ground again. This referee's biased, I think. Block there by... Oh no, that's a terrible header. Cool. Got away with it. Referee! Surprised that's not a foul for them as well. This referee's crazy. Maddison. Expecting a bit too much from Martial there. That's a dangerous ball in. I thought it was a little bit too far away from the head of that, so that's why I followed it rather than the player. That's good play by Sancho and Pogba. Ah, he came across and read that. Read the 1-2. I was going to execute. Good block there by Maguire, though. Oh, bloody hell, look at that for a pass. Forced them back a little bit, which is pretty good. Oh, opened my mouth there, and they scored. Oh, man. Calvert-Lewin. Just a simple long ball there. Defence got completely caught out. Maguire too slow to get back. Lindelof out of position. Look at him. Lindelof at the centre circle. Caught, trying to bring the ball out. That's a lovely finish though. Get outside of the foot. The hair perhaps could have done better, but no, that was my fault. do. Early corner after conceding. Let's try and get this back. Oh, what? Penalty? No? No penalty? Blatant foul. That was 100% body check. I've got a little bit more attacking, so it should pin them back a little bit here. Come on, Shaw. Look at that. But the body checks are like completely ignored. I should, you know, he should have had a foul on that occasion. But I should definitely have had a penalty maybe. Come on, Martial. Get that. Nope. Even with all my super cancelling powers, I could not. Come on, Maguire. Madison. Go on! Oh, no. That was a lovely flighted ball there from Madison into Martial, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. Starting to take over now, though. Now I've pushed up a little bit more. That's it. There he goes. No, too close. Needed to turn just a little bit in order to shake him. Okay, that's half time. I was pretty pleased with the way the game was going. Felt like we had some good opportunities, good moments in the game. But just one simple long ball over the top and done all that. Good work in the first half. That's better. Oh, I couldn't reach it. Oh, come on. This referee, what is going on? Go on, James. Don't stop. Oh, so dicey trying to play it out like, oh, this is ridiculous. They full on body check me in the box and it's a penalty. It's not a penalty, and then I go body to body, shoulder to shoulder with that guy, and then it's like it's a foul. There's no consistency. Look, he just done exactly the same to Pogba that I just did to his player. This is madness. Absolute madness. Here's Sancho. Come on, Madison. There's Pogba. Madison. Good play. To actually hold his man off for once. It's the first decent cross into the box, and Martial absolutely flattened. No free kick, no penalty, nothing doing that. That's a lovely play by Pogba. Come on. Oh, come on, Lingard. Get your ass on that ball, dude. There's Lindelof. Sancho. I don't know why Martial keeps drifting out to this left-hand side. Nope. Not going to do anything with that, dude. There's Pogba. Oh, it's a poor ball from Maddison. It's a simple ball as well. And if he gets it right, that would have been a goal for sure. Or at least a decent effort on goal. Yeah, he had to be offside. Played the offside trap. Lindelof doing his best to play him onside, but let's see where I can change this up. Don't like how Martial keeps drifting out to the left-hand side when I need players to run through the middle. I think I'm going to put Greenwood in there. Dan James. Push Lingard out to the left. Right, sorry. And Sancho out to the left. A bit further wide. Dan James isn't happy, but you know, someone's got to make way. We got to do something a little bit different. Not sure it's the right answer because oh, early on, Greenwood gets a chance straight away. Give him something a little bit more to think about in the middle. Good pressure, and then we can force him to kick it long. Which ultimately gives us the ball back. Oh, God. That's... What? What's going on with these body checks? This is absolute madness. Absolute freaking madness. Where's the ball? Oh! All my players just getting mauled and thrown to the ground, and there's like no free kicks. And I literally blow on them, and then there's like all their players must have gamesmanship or something, which is like the Melissa trait from last year. It's just like, come on, sucker. There we go. Drew you in. Split you open now. Come on, Martial. Make a run. That's it. Oh! He super cancelled too much. Burst away from the ball. You saw the acceleration there. But the ball just got held up by the defender at the last second. Otherwise, he would have been in. There would have been no catching me. Just take the corner. Defend this. Oh, they've had a change of formation and tactic. They've gone hug the touchline, deep defensive line. I didn't see the formation change there. See anything? Let's have a look. Okay, 4-5-1 without an attacking midfielder. One defensive midfielder. It's going to make it more awkward for me now. That change. Obviously, see, I was getting a little bit of success. Go on, Martial. Try to put my body in the way, stop him jumping and challenging for that. Oh. Had to be worth a try because he's struck some beauties in recent games. He's got it in his locker to do so. You know, if I had Zaha, who I thought already signed. Could have been a good sub right now. Oh, here we go. Oh! Using super cancel to go to the ball. That creates the opening. Poor finish, but it's definitely opening up. There's definitely a goal coming. I can feel it. I'd take a draw here at this stage. Definitely take a draw. This is going to be the first loss of the season. It could well be. They're just hanging on to the ball. Doing what they typically tend to do. To try and ride out the game. Come on. Can't see who that's going to go to. Me eventually. Ah, I try to change direction, but the game is having none of it. There's Madison. Oh, gee whiz. This is it. Last chance saloon. Ah, of course. Try to make a play around with Martial, and that looks to be it, ladies and gents. Oh, look at that for a pass. Just ridiculous. Oh, well. There we go. 1-0. Defeat at Goodison. Just that one long ball, and then some dodgy refereeing. Seriously dodgy, but Man City have closed the gap. Level on points now. It is so tight at the top. Look at that. Just one goal separates us. Exactly the same amount of goals scored for, and almost the same amount of goals against. So we're going to have to definitely do better on our next game. It's the FA Cup tie against Watford, and hopefully we'll get to see what Zaha holds for us. So be sure to join me for that one. Here he is, arriving at the training ground. Hopefully he likes what he sees. He's probably thinking, cool, I could have had a chance against Everton. Oh, isn't that a nice photo? Zaha and Cruyff. He's like, you're not taking this football off me, dude. Hi, I'm Zaha. I'm thrilled to get this new chapter of my life started. A big thank you to the supporters for my welcome. Let's make history, everyone. Yeah, we'll see. Sign negotiation, chapter 2. I know you didn't understand this, but our pockets aren't bottomless. Let's try to get them to bring down their asking fee, or future signings are going to be a lot less impressive. Bit of a threat there for not trying to renegotiate. But I thought it was a good deal. I already knocked them down a fair bit. Anyway, that is the end of chapter 24. I look forward to seeing you in chapter 25, where we face Watford in the FA Cup. Thanks a lot again, guys, for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.